late President Arap Moi.
Let's hear it.
Throw in a line.
Yeah, why
we all can do.
Asante sana sema hayo maneno yote. Wacheni nilale kwa amani.
Now I can make the president's question.
Mbona unalala usiku zaina wa inji unamna hii? Unajua nilitoka duniani. Dada, hapa mbinguni hatutaki kelele.
And that's why he became Nelson Mandela.
I want to tell the people of the world that the leaders in the future must be focused.
You guys, don't do like that. I know I've just joined you recently, but really, I need to look around the place.
Welcome to heaven.
Thank you. I'm very grateful. And I hope that you're grateful as well for being here.
You guys, you just did 3 people who have passed away.
Yes.
This is what's happening in heaven right now.
Respectfully. Yes. These guys
don't allow the white people into the heaven. I'm Robert.
That's not quite
I'm going to grab the whole of heaven. I'm a grabber. I will grab all this.
I passed recently and the world knows my passing. The past and the world actually know my passing.
There's a lot of praise and worship in heaven. Hallelujah. Daniel Tarotich, let us go to one corner. That is true.
All of you maintain silence.
Sasa watu wanaongea vibaya, mimi sitaki kwenda hapo very soon. Waendelee tu vile kuja pole pole.
So, Abeno Chilokajang jumps in.
So when you started this, did you guys think it would make it? I mean, was it very controversial back then?
Yeah, it was very, very, very controversial. But you see, it was a good opportunity, because you see, the script was written in English and everything. Gado was aiming international, listeners or viewers, and for that matter, audience. And when we did it, I asked him, can we do a Swahili version, kind of shame, Mwananchi, Kenya? He said, it's okay. Then we tried. So we did 2 pilots, an English one and a Swahili, the street Swahili, version. It was launched at Alliance Francaise, and the former Chief Justice William Tunga was there. Minister of Justice Martha Karua was there.
Wow.
These big people, all of them were there. So we showed first the English version. Then after that, Gado told them, we can go now and have a cup of tea, a bite or something. Then I said on the stage, no. I cut him like, no. Tuko na ile ingine Kiswahili. Then he said, okay, these guys have something, you can still watch, but those who feel that we can proceed, let us go. Everyone said, okay, everyone sat down.
Nobody
that
walked
was
up.
the bomb. Standing ovation.
What?
The same script, but changed now into Kiswahili, into the Kenyan version, real Kenyan version. I believe we are not whites.
And Nick, you've been with him about 10 years.
Yeah.
Did you start off as Kev? Was it?
No, initially, I was like an extra, so like a reporter, one of those roles you get. So the guy was called Abrogast. I named him after my neighbor. My name was called Dr. Abrogast. Arap Luor. So that's the time I just started learning how to speak like you, like in 2009, 2010. It was really off.
And when did they put that anchor thing in? Was that later? As Kev?
Yeah.
So now I did it so well because I kept on practicing your voice. So the main, why don't we make it a play of Jeff's name? So that's how Kev Koinange was born.
And who came up with that name?
Weren't you paying attention, my brother? I just said I changed the name from Abrogast Arap Luor to Kev Koinange.
How did Jeff become Kev and then Koinange join?
See, now, because we can't use your actual name.
Yeah, we can.
It was me who came up with the name though. Kev Koinange. And that's how I started speaking like you, and I do it so well. I'm gonna call your bank and tell them, you know what, that money normally transferred to this account, send it all the way to this other account.
Yes!
You will enjoy your account, you'll be Allah! Let me just put that Allah.
Just do it again, man, because this is incredible. It's like
Allah! Allah! Yes! No
huyu mimi mwenyewe niko hapa Manfrango. Nimekuja kuandilisha mawakas, yani waka number 1. Yes, Jeff. Watu vijana wanaanza kusema wanachoma barabara. Unachoma jina atwali. Yes. Yes.
By the way, have you ever met him?
No. What? I want you to do the connection.
Done.
Yeah, thank you.
Done.
You see, this kind of thing that Kenya has to do. We recognize talent. The way you do, Mr. Atwolai, is very important. And it's important for you and him to have some kind of synergy.
I want to say that it's absolutely fantastic that Chris is in the studio. We've got action, we've got Jeff, everybody. I know everything about voiceovers. I'm amazing. I'm just the best in the world. Well, how do you know this?
Na Jeff, mimi nataka kusema ya kwamba. Oh yes.
Tuko kanan.
Kabisa. Kama hujaona wheelbarrow nje, tafadhali. Tafadhali. I started this na mpaka wa leo ninapiga kipindi na ninaendelea, sio rahisi. Kuna wakati karibu niende Hague lakini.
Na mbona wanakuchapa hivi Jubilee?
Hapo hakuna kichapo. Mtoto wako anaweza kuchapa wewe?
I like the confidence that this man expresses himself with. I want a wheelbarrow too.
And the way we are all African, how can such a thing happen when we are all African and one African is beating the other African? EFF will not stand for this.
Africans need to unite. How about Apple? How about Apple?
Nijema sana.
I
Nijema
want you
sana.
all to unite as a nation. Fight for what's right. That's Barack.
My God, you guys.
Oh man,
This is it.
You like words, huh? We are out of this world, man.
I just want to say that it's so good to be in the presence of people like Jeff and
Is that Michael Jackson?
you know, you guys are having so much fun over here. I just want to say that I love your show. You're doing a great thing, and
I was gonna throw you off with that.
Oh my God. So how often do you guys get together to film, to put this together?
When the boss says this show is starting, when you go to work when there's nothing to do.
Can you focus?
But how come we watch fresh episodes all the time? I mean, when were these recorded? And they're quite current.
You get that is what we call in Luo being a genius.
You know, Jeff, something very interesting about Kenya.
Yes.
One time I was in a neighboring country.
Right.
And we're in a restaurant, and it was like about pub and restaurant. It was like about 9 p.m. It was like 8:55, and they were like, switch to Kenyan news, and we're like, what? Why? Is it? Do you know why they watch Kenyan news? That is the entertainment. They're like, you people are.
That is Hollywood.
You people are from our politicians.
That was Uganda to me. I was very good Uganda.
Go on.
How are you doing it, Jeffrey? I was seeing you put your hair very shiny back there. You are making the airplanes when they are flying on top. They are saying, what is that shining thing there? It is just your hair.
But Nick,
Yeah,
were you always doing this?
I've been doing imitation since I was a kid.
Why? I mean, how? How did you get it?
So my dad used to work as a diplomat, so he'd be posted to different countries. So now when I started doing it, we're in India. And you're knowing how much these Indian persons are speaking. It is much entertainment coming did. So you meet other, diplomats. They're like, hey, you should see what my son does. I'm so standing there. I'm doing voice for these person. Same like this. Not different, but same.
Yeah.
So for many 1 year, 2 year, 3 year coming, then I'm getting perfect. I go to school.
I did have an opportunity like him talking like an Indian, him talking like an Nazi.
Don't mix the fun of the accent.
It's not my father. Parents stayed there for his son 2 months.
The pure family of this.
Every time more.
Aya dada, aya na you ni maendeleo.
From that, I just started doing it inside of me.
Okay, who else? Go on. Who else?
Jeff, na kwa wale ambao wamekuja kwa studio mema ni kama weta. Yes, Jeff acha kucheka. Hii maneno tukikuja hapa kama watu wa Mlembe, yani watu wa kutoka Ingo, tumekuja hapa kuwakilisha. Tunaanza kuambia ati tuchikurup. And another thing, right now we are not in good mood.
Bado mnachapa nyumbani ama?
Sasa Jeff, who's beating us? We are very strong people, yani mundu ku mundu. Do you know what mundu ku mundu means?
Man to man.
What about man to woman?
Well, Jeff,
There's nothing that's easy in the world.
But
Let me tell you, the first day, Jeff.
people call you and say, "Oh, I can do you."
Yeah, but it takes practice. Let me tell you a story. Now, back in the day when I started doing these skits, like when I started Your Voice, that's 209 thereabout. I do it on air, and guys would send some mad texts. They're like, "Oh, that's bad, it's doing." But guys pull you down. But at the end of the day, say, if you were better than me, you'd be here in the studio.
exactly.
Then you practice. But it's gotten to a point, my man, nobody can do Jeff Koinange better than me in the world and beyond. Somebody say,
Yes.
oh.
Yeah.
By the way,
You can dream it, you can make it, and you can be it.
even Jeff himself can do Jeff as well. Favorite character?
I don't have a favorite character. It's just that sometimes, depending on the story, we just, get into and out of it. Like if I'm with friends, now like the way we just keep going on, because sometimes I can become Ninja boy now when I'm talking to fine girl. Say, baby guy, you just softer like inside of bread now.
It was 15-minute show.
Right.
When we started, because no one wanted to risk with a political show in Africa, not just only in Kenya. But by that time it was himself, the Kibaki.
Asante sana. Yes. Ndio hiyo. Jeff, hapana kula sana. Tafuna pombe kidogo. Ndio hiyo.
By that time I was Kibaki in XYZ.
Just do Ruto again. I love that.
Ile maneno yenye hawa jamaa wanatembea huku nje wakimwaga porojo wakiongea. Mbona watu sasa wanalalamika? Mambo bado. Jeff. Mimi na huyu jamaa mwenye amekaa State House tulishikana mikono mbele ya watu, tukatoa makofia, tukageuza na tukaambiana ya kuwa tutapendana hadi mwisho. Mbona ndoa zinavunjika?
Na jamaa wa vitendawili?
You know the Nani talks, right? It needs to be subtitled. When of course guys respect him, they are saying he must have said something so legit. Sasawa!
That's why people goes like Baba kishasema shasema.
But if you ask them what Baba said,
They don't know.
they're like, we kwani hukusikia Baba? Sasawa! Like, this guy's an enigma.
Exactly. Yes.
You were saying you sing. I was just telling Katiba earlier on. Five Alive, the boy band of our days. You are a member. You are a member.
Founder member.
Yeah. Yeah. All the member.
Just remind people, just a little bit, and who the other guys were.
Eric Koinange, of course. Victor Say, Bob Kyoko, someone called Joe Kirago, and myself.
Five Alive.
Alive.
And you once opened for, was it Barry White?
Barry White.
Oh,
Yes.
let me tell you Barry White's story. So as a kid, I used to be able to do these voices. My mom really loved Barry White. So she'd tell me to pull a line. Baby, I love you. Just the way you are. I haven't done that in so many years. No, those days wasn't at the internet TV, Nini. It's either watching VOK.
Yeah. Or VOK.
Yeah.
That was a choice.
You get it, on video. So you just entertain. And let me tell you, sometimes you need the right people in your life, someone who believes in you, finds it. And the best person is someone in your household. If your mom or your dad believes in you, no one out there can bring you down.
Let me ask you guys, did you think you'd make money from this one day? Did it make...
I mean, hope so.
You mean no?
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
No.
I mean, that's not a real job. Yeah.